help me to understand. I joke that some of this show is just the education of Bill Russell here, right? So the licensure has come up several times, and for those who aren't aware of this, essentially the states have licensure. It's at the state level. It's not at the federal level. Therefore, you could potentially see a patient in Boston, but not be able to see them via telehealth from New Hampshire, unless there's compacts, and there are compacts, and a lot of states participate in those compacts. Mm-hmm. So it's not like it's not nascent. I mean, it has some good progress around it, but still there are cases where you have a major hospital that's right on a river, and across the river is a different state, and they can't see somebody who's just on the other side of that river.
Yeah.
But I've now talked to several doctors I respect who say, no, it should stay at the state level. That makes perfect sense. Help me to understand why that makes sense.
Well, let's see. We could take the high road first, and then we'll go take the low road. So the high road is that the function of the state medical board is to make sure people like me are not crooks and are not either doing awful things with our patients, either medically or sexually assaulting them, or all kinds of awful things. And once you get to be, as you know, a professional, people come to you and they put their lives in your hands. And so there's got to be a self-policing organization that handles that.
So oversight's the high road.
It's exactly. It's a quality assurance program at the state level. And by the way, it's not always effective. And we've all heard stories about a doctor who got kicked out of state A to come up 5 states away with privileges there too. So just imagine, with no offense to our friends at the federal government, imagine if that were administrated at the national level, right? It's so hard.
Too far away.
Hard for me to believe that they could have any control over quality doing that. Okay. The low road is trade protectionism, and medical practice is a geographic, as a business, is a geographically based mindset. You have one cardiologist per whatever 50,000 or 100,000 people, and if there are 2, that means that they have to split however many heart problems there are up. And so imagine the fear that, and I work at a place where we have a pretty good brand, Mass General, Brigham, Harvard. People get afraid that we'll somehow, and I think it's misplaced, but they get afraid that we'll somehow come in and steal all their patients by telehealth. And so that's I would say, low road part of why state medical boards continue to exist, is they're protecting at a geographic level an industry